Alright, so we're going to do a pepper review today for the orange Peter pepper. Now I've done reviews for the yellow Peter pepper, but I don't know if I uploaded it to this channel. So this is a review for the orange Peter pepper. And the Peter peppers, if you don't know, are a ferociously hot pepper. Though this year, what is supposed to be hot has not been coming out hot, and what was not supposed to be hot has been coming out hot. So not sure what's going on this year. It's been a funny, strange year for me. But here it is in the background. This is a big-ass Peter pepper right there. And generally, the plant profile is it's got a smooth stem. It's got regular size leaves on it, regular shape leaves. And I don't have any flowers to show you. And there's no purpling on the plant except for at the nodes. But again, that could just be from either too much or too little sunlight. Usually too much sunlight or a lot of sunlight will actually cause that. But let's pick this pepper off and show you what it looks like. Came right off too. So this is the orange Peter pepper. And the reason why they call it a Peter pepper is because it looks like a Peter. If you know what I mean. If you take a good if you take a good look at that, if you can't figure out what that looks like, well, I don't know what to tell you then. But that is why they named it a Peter pepper. That's not my name. I didn't come up with it, but somebody had to come up with this thing. And it's actually quite a gorgeous looking pepper. And they can get pretty big. They can get a little bit bigger than this. And the very common characteristic with this thing is it gets this little head on the end of it like that. It's very common with this pepper. Some people might even actually associate this to having a cup and saucer, where the bottom part is the saucer and this would be the cup. But I would say it looks more like a you know what. So anyway, let me just try to get a couple of angles of this. I'm going to post some of these photos on my photo bucket and make them available. Maybe I'll put them on Pinterest. Put some Pinterest photos up for you guys. You're welcome to visit my Pinterest account. And save a couple of my, pin up a couple of my folders. I don't know what they are in Pinterest. Folders, catalogs. I don't know what that is. My pin-ups, I think they call it. Who knows? So, anyway, let's give it a go. Alright, guys. I got to do a pod review on that thing, and I don't know. Get some weird people out there that make fun of you with these things right away, so don't want to put the idea out there, so I'm kind of like jinxing myself, but I got to bite this thing, and I can tell you right now, from the last ones I did, at least the yellow ones, they were incredibly hot. They were painfully hot. So why don't we give it a go? Let's take a bite. It's got a little bit of an appley flavor, but with no sweetness. You can see the wall thickness. Pretty thin. Skins are a little tough, but again, that could just be because it's the end of the year. There is heat, but it seems to be very low at the moment. Very nice taste, though. The flavor came and gone. It's not a spicy type of a pepper. Now, as far as the heat, so far this heat is really low. It's about equivalent to a pepperoncini. It's almost undetectable, to be honest with you. But that's the bottom of the pepper. I've eaten these peppers before, the yellow ones, and they were absolutely excruciatingly hot. This one's not really excruciatingly hot. It's very mild, to be honest with you. I can't really say it tastes like a bell pepper, but it has a nice annuum flavor. If you know what I mean when I say annuum, that's the species flavor. It has that annuum flavor. It doesn't really taste like a Chianti. I'm not sure if this is a Chianti or not, but it definitely tastes like an annuum. It's got a nice, smooth, even flavor. The heat is very low on this particular variety. That's what the seeds look like in the middle. Very nice, just like eating an apple. I'm trying to eat around the core so I can show you what the core looks like. It's an elongated, very long core in this thing. Very long. That's what it looks like. Very nice. Very nice. Pleasure to eat some of these lower heat peppers, because I've been eating these hot ones lately, and they're really starting to get to me. It's getting towards the end of the year, and you know, I just want to be done with the hot peppers already. I still got about, I don't know, maybe a half dozen more super hots to do, and I don't really want to do them. But this isn't bad. This is pretty nice. I'm going to tell you that right now. I didn't get too many peppers off because I grew it in a, well, I grew it in the right spot of my greenhouse. It's just it got shaded out by the dwarf tamarillo. It just came in and just soaked up all the sunlight. So all the plants that were not last year's plants, but these are all from seed, they basically got shaded out. So I'll probably winter over a couple of these and I'll bring them in, but most of them I'm not going to waste my time with them. I might winter over the Peter pepper, because that is quite a delicious pepper. So anyway, that's it really. I mean, as far as the heat, the way it's affecting my mouth, just a little bit on the lips, a little bit up and down my gums, a little bit on the tip of the tongue maybe, and that was it. It was almost no heat on it at all. Now, again, this pepper, I've eaten it in the past, and I would probably say it's 90 to 150,000 Scoville units that I've eaten before. Absolutely scorching. You're screaming from it. This year, or maybe this variety, this orange variety, is just not really that hot. It's very possible. But the yellow ones are absolutely unbearable. The ones that I grow anyway. This one wasn't bad at all. You could easily eat these without worrying about overheating yourself or anything. That's not a problem. So anyway, that was it. That was your pepper review for the orange Peter pepper. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.